We Live in Time presents a deeply heartfelt portrait of love, capturing both its luminous beauty and unbearable fragility. At its core, the film is about how love persists, even in the face of illness, grief, and the unrelenting passage of time. It portrays a romance that is neither idolized nor diminished by hardship, but rather strengthened and made more profound by the very turmoil that threatens to unravel it. Before we begin, this video is sponsored by Plex. For more information, stick around after the video to learn how to corral your movies, TV shows, and music from all your streaming services into one place. Stop scrolling, start streaming, get Plex. From the moment Albert and Tobias's lives intersect, their relationship feels unexpected yet inevitable. Their love does not unfold as a perfect fairy tale, but as something real, built upon stolen moments of intimacy, small joys, and unspoken understandings. The film's fragmented structure mirrors how love itself is an experience, not as a linear progression, but as a collection of moments that, when looked back upon, form a deeply meaningful whole. Their relationship is tested not only by the natural complexities of partnership, but by something far more devastating: Almut's terminal illness. Yet instead of depicting love as a victim of tragedy, the film shows how love adapts, how it bends but does not break. Almut, knowing her time is limited, seeks to live fully, while Tobias, desperate to hold on, must learn that love is not about possession, but about presence. Living within each moment is the ultimate lesson that the film aims to present, and it does this by manipulating the events within the flow of time and presenting them with the fluidity of memory. The non-linear structure of We Live in Time mirrors the fluid and fragmented nature of human memory, allowing the audience to experience the relationship between Almut and Tobias in a way that aligns with how people recall significant moments throughout their lives. This storytelling choice emphasizes how memory is not a fixed chronological sequence, but a collection of emotionally charged experiences that shape identity, perception, and relationships. From a psychological perspective, human memory is deeply tied to emotional significance rather than strict chronology. We do not remember our lives as a continuous reel. Rather, we recall pivotal moments that define our emotional landscape. The film's narrative structure reflects this by presenting key fragments of Almut and Tobias's relationship, showing how they fall in love, experience challenges, and ultimately face profound loss. The audience is invited to piece together their journey, much like the characters themselves would, by revisiting emotionally significant memories, not necessarily in order, but in a way that resonates with the emotional weight of their love story. The unpredictability of Almut and Tobias's romance reflects the way life often unfolds in unexpected ways. Psychologically, our memories tend to prioritize moments of surprise, deep emotional impact, or life-changing significance, events that shape our personal narratives. The film's structure highlights how love is often found in unplanned moments, and how the memories of those moments become central to identity. The audience experiences their love story as a collection of defining experiences, reinforcing the idea that we often remember the feeling of a relationship rather than its step-by-step progression. As Almut faces terminal illness, Tobias must confront the reality that their time together is finite. This realization is deeply psychological, as grief itself alters the way people process time and memory. The film's nonlinear structure underscores how the mind revisits past happiness in an attempt to make sense of impending loss. Tobias's memories of their relationship do not appear in a strict sequence, because in times of grief, the mind does not relive experiences in order. It clings to moments of joy, regret, and love in a fluid and often unpredictable manner. The way that We Live in Time presents their love story suggests that time is not experienced equally across all moments of life. When people fall in love, time tends to feel accelerated, yet in moments of loss, it feels painfully slow. The film's structure forces the audience to feel this contrast. Some moments are fleeting, while others are stretched out, mirroring how people psychologically process love and loss. In doing so, the film challenges the traditional understanding of time, arguing that emotional experiences dictate how we perceive it. By structuring the film as a mosaic of memories, rather than a linear story, We Live in Time presents love not as a sequence of events, but as a deeply embedded psychological experience. The nonlinear approach reflects how people mentally revisit relationships, clinging to moments of happiness, struggling with the regrets they can't let go of, and ultimately making peace with the impermanence of life itself. This reinforces a very profound truth. Love, in the end, is not about how much time we spend together, but how deeply it is felt and remembered. Instead of unfolding events in a strict beginning-to-end manner, this film constructs its story based on the emotional weight of specific moments from throughout the protagonist's lives. Certain memories are revisited frequently, while others are left in the background, mirroring how individuals recall their past. The film returns to the earlier stages of Almut and Tobias's relationship at key moments, reinforcing how formative and significant these experiences are in their personal narratives. The initial surprise of their connection, and the way love develops unexpectedly, becomes a memory that Tobias clings to later in life. Rather than showing the relationship in a straight line, the film intersperses moments of joy with scenes of struggle, mimicking how people tend to recall their past, balancing nostalgia with reality. The tension in their relationship isn't presented as a separate act in the film, but rather intertwined with their love, emphasizing how even hardships become crucial in their shared story. As Almut's condition worsens, her choices and her desire to maintain a sense of control over her life takes center stage in the way the narrative unfolds. The audience experiences these moments not as a sudden tragedy, but as memories Tobias revisits. His mind lingers on moments of love and loss, in the way that people do when dealing with grief. Despite the fragmented structure, the film feels fluid, because it follows the logic of memory rather than strict time. The audience experiences the story as Tobias and Almut would, jumping between past and present, not through time, but through emotional relevance. Instead of hard cuts that move back and forth in time, transitions are driven by emotional connections. A tender moment in the present might trigger a memory of their first trip together, and in turn might lead to a moment of regret or longing, reflecting the way the mind moves between connected emotions. Certain key memories are revisited from different perspectives or at different points in the film, emphasizing their emotional importance. This repetition solidifies their impact, much like how people return to defining moments in their minds to make sense of their experiences. Despite this nonlinear approach, the film maintains thematic coherence by anchoring everything to love, time, and loss. Whether a scene takes place early or late in their relationship, it serves the broader emotional journey, ensuring that every memory fits within the larger arc of their love story. By structuring the film as this collection of significant moments, rather than a straightforward timeline, We Live in Time mirrors the way people experience loss. Grief often brings memories to the surface in very unexpected ways. Flashes of happiness intertwined with sorrow, moments of regret sitting beside those of deep love. Tobias's recollections are not structured by time, but by the weight they hold within his heart. In the end, We Live in Time does not tell its story through the order in which events happened, but through the way its characters remember and process them. The film's structure reflects the truth that love is not defined by a linear timeline, but by the moments that leave the hardest imprint on us. The narrative remains fluid because it follows the emotional rhythms of our memories, where the most meaningful experiences rise to the surface, shaping the story of a life shared, one that lingers in recollection long after time has moved forward. At its most devastating, We Live in Time reminds us that love does not protect us from loss, but rather it makes loss all the more unbearable. And yet love also ensures that even after someone is gone, they are never truly lost. The film's final moments, whether in memory, in reflection, or in a simple, lingering gesture, suggest that love, once given, does not disappear with time. It remains, carried in the heart, in the mind, and in the quiet echoes of a life once shared. In this way, We Live in Time is not just about love in the face of loss. It is about love as the thing that makes life, even in its sorrow, profoundly beautiful. Managing the overwhelming number of streaming services that we all subscribe to can be a nightmare, making us wish for some sort of one-stop destination for all of our movies, TV shows, and music. Well, thankfully, Plex has the answer, bringing together free ad-supported movies, shows, and live TV with the power to search and add to your watch list any title ever made, no matter which streaming service it's on. Plex keeps everything in one place, even for theater releases. Discover more and search faster by customizing your experience. Add friends, share thoughts, and find your next binge-worthy title. Track your favorite actors with Discover credits. See all their movies and shows in one place. Stream your own movies, TV shows, music, and photos anywhere on any device. And best of all, Plex is a free streaming app for everyone, supported by ads that help bring you content from partners like Lionsgate, AMC, and even A24. Stream instantly from your computer, phone, tablet, game console, smart TV, or streaming media player. While you don't need an account to use Plex, signing up does give you extra benefits, such as your own universal watch list, the ability to customize search results, seamlessly watching across all devices, and more. And if you want to unlock even more incredible features, consider joining Plex Pass, Plex's premium subscription, which gives power users advanced features for managing personal media libraries. Just follow the link down in the description today to join more than 17 million users worldwide who trust Plex as their entertainment concierge, helping them discover, organize, and enjoy the best content across all of their favorite platforms. Stop scrolling, start streaming, get Plex. Well, friends, that's gonna be all for now. If you're interested in this film, I urge you to check it out for yourself and formulate your own thoughts and opinions about it. I hope you come share those thoughts in the comments. Let me know if there are any movies that you would like to see discussed on this channel. I always love to hear from you guys, and I do my best to try and respond to everyone. As always, I have put a link down in the description to a physical copy of the film, if one exists, so that you can add it to your collection. Using that link helps out the channel, and that is always appreciated. Furthermore, if you like the video, I urge you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. I know many of you watching aren't yet subscribed, so help support the channel. Subscribe. If you'd like to go the extra mile and support the channel even more, we do have a Patreon. And if you sign up for our Rated R tier level, you can get yourself access to the ETF Digital Archive. We get a lot of compliments about the VHS collection that you guys see in the background of almost all of our videos. Well, we have been hard at work slowly digitizing that collection and creating a place where we can share it with all of you. Thanks to the help of the Plex platform, one of this channel's sponsors, we can now do just that. This is our way of doing our part to help preserve that gritty, nostalgic VHS look and feeling before it's gone forever. So as a special thank you for becoming a Rated R tier member, you will be added to our ETF Archive Plex server, so that you can stream our VHS collection from anywhere at any time. It's basically like having a streaming service for VHS, which I think is pretty cool. We also have a Mercari store, where you can go and get yourself a little piece of the ETF archive. While collecting VHS, Blu-rays, and DVDs over many years, we wind up with lots of duplicates, and we unfortunately can't store them all. So on our Mercari shop, we have those for sale. Purchasing those not only expands your collection, but makes room for us to expand ours. All the links for everything are down in the description. Until next time, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching.